Okay, hello. Good morning, evening, whatever it is for you. It's 8:36 a.m. here, for me, and I've been doing this here, till I do other things. I wanted to do this before I done anything else, today, but, yeah, and people keeps asking me. I posted this yesterday. This one here, solar burst, is what I called it. It's if you've seen it there on my one video, this was black. You know, see the center is black. That is black. Underneath the white and the yellow. Let me see if I can find that one. I started this 2 days ago. You know, not yesterday, but the day before, and finished it yesterday. And, so asking me what it means, and look, I'll just look. Give me just a sec here. I'm so sorry. Hey, they wanted to hear more about this from me, and it's ESP painting. I'm just gonna say, because the last time I started out drawing a black flower, we had someone in our circles had a family member die. The last time I drew a black flower, but then see, it turned from black to different colors. You know, like I said, it means rebirth, if you will, death and rebirth. That's what it means, because, you know, with the sun and how it goes through its cycles and everything, that's the same way with the flower, and with us as well. It cycles of life. You know, it started out, when it started growing, it was black and red, and then it turned into the turquoise and the blue, and then black on the out, and then it turned to white and yellow. Like I said, it goes through cycles. If you watch a flower in its growth cycle, you'll see that, you know, how it evolves and changes and everything. Like I said, that's the same with us. I named this solar burst because that's what it reminded me of, like a burst. You know, and then you got the yellow, like from the sun, bursting out. You know, if you pay attention to the solar activity and stuff, you see the cycles it's going through with the solar minimum and everything. It ramps up, and then it anyway, you can look into that, this solar minimum thing. But anyway, that's what this means. And I'm going to try to find that picture that I done. If it's under here, it may be, but and that's you know, I talk a lot about, you know, not to get frustrated and things like that, but, you know, with some things you can't, you know, help to get frustrated with things, certain things. But this one here I'm doing is really frustrating me, because it started out, I was gonna draw like a scene or something, you know, like a landscape thing, and then it turned into, it like tried to be a flower, and then it's like, no, paint over it, and then it is what it is now, until I do anything else, something else to it there. See, I didn't even get the landscape thing going. It just, like I said, the ESP painting, when you get to that, when you tap into that, you don't even do it knowingly a lot of the time, and it just goes. You just gotta let it go, and that's what happened with that, till I was about to fall asleep. I was so tired for some reason, but that happens to me quite frequently. That's why I don't do it as much as I used to. Because of that, it's very draining to do that type of thing. I mean, like I said, not even meaning, trying to do it. It just comes, and you got to take it as it comes. It reminded me of that Door song. Take it easy, baby. Take it as it comes. Anyway, yeah, that's what the story is behind that one. And a lot of my others too, like I've said before, and I don't, when I do certain ones, like I said, that one flower I done there a year ago or so, it was a black and red flower. It was beautiful though. It was part watercolor and part acrylic. Like I said, there's a death somebody had a death in the family in our circles and stuff. But yeah, that's I just like I said, I don't do it. That's why you don't see me posting as much of them as I used to, because I'm not doing as much as I used to because of that. It can consume you if you let it. And like I said, it's very draining energy-wise. But yeah, I was going to try to find that picture, wasn't I? See, I totally spaced there. Anyway, I think it's over here. If not, I think it's over there in my other pile. Damn. That hurt. Yeah. To, who was it that asked me? I'm sorry. Evelyn Minnick. Yes, this is what it means. It's ESP painting. I mean, like I commented on somebody's video, they were talking about this type of thing and past lives and things like that, and other things like the ESP and crap. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's what I commented. I don't even, I would do it live on the shows and pick up from people in the audience watching. And I don't even have to do that to pick up that. I could be totally offline, nothing on in the house or anything, and it's just there. You know what I mean? That's the way that works with me. I don't need no computer connection, if you will, for this to take place. Whereas some people do need that extra boost. But it does help. Sometimes, like I said before, it's overwhelming sometimes. And that's, it's very draining, like I said. And everything. So, but yeah, that's explaining that painting and the process of it in general. Some of them do, though. I do myself, but, it's just, amazing. It's an amazing process, to go through and watch it evolve, and everything. 'Cause some of them I'll be like, wow, I didn't think I could do that, but you did. And I tried to recreate some that I've done, like, let's see. I think it's that one behind me there, up top, that, and this one over here you can't see, but I've tried to recreate, but I never can do it exactly the way I done it before. It's always a little different, like, see with that one, and then that one is where I tried to redo that one, but it turned out different, and well, it still looks, it's pretty, but, and stuff, but it's not what I was trying to do. But that's the process that you go through. You know, you can't never recreate something like that. You can try, but it's going to end up looking different. But yeah, that's the process there. So I was going to paint this picture and talk, but I just decided to talk and stuff because I get people asking me that a lot about, you know, explaining this to them. So that's the best that I can do there on that. That's all, you know. I can't say what it really, that's the thing with art. It's not what I see in it, it's what you see in it. Didn't want to light for some reason. But yeah, that's the process behind it. Sometimes, not all the time, like I said. So yeah, but like with this one, you know, that's what it signifies is the rebirth, you know, of life, you know, the process of, you know, living, dying, and being reborn. That's the end part here. That's the yellow. You know, when you're born, you know, I don't think, when you're born, it's not when you were born as a baby. It's later. This is what I've come to believe. It's later on in life when you just, it's hard to explain that. Again, it's hard to put them thoughts that together into words. But that's what I believe. It's not when you are born as a baby. It's when you come to a certain realization of things. That's when you are born. Maybe it's like they say, you know, you're living your life up to that point. So that's like your second life in this lifetime. Something like that. But that's when I feel like I was born. Was when I came to certain realizations, certain things happened, and met certain people, and boom, you just, like I said, you just know that's when you were born. That's our cycle, and it's like with the birth and death, you know, part of you has to die to be reborn, and that's like when we die, our body physically dies. We go on, we were reborn to something, into something else, whatever we choose to be. You are who you choose to be, and that's true even in this here existence. You are who you choose to be. You do what you choose to do. You associate with who you want to associate with, and so on and so forth. We create our own reality, the perception of it, and everything. Like some people might see, this is broken. Yes, it's broken, but I can still use it. Anyway, that's just a little funny there. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm sorry if I rambled a little bit, but that's it, I reckon. And I hope everybody has a great day, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And, you know, I think about these things a lot, these philosophical things, and I'm trying to get them out there a little bit at a time when I can collect them together here. And anyway, I'll be doing that more here. But I'm about to run out of time, so love you, and I'll see you. Peace and love. Take care of you.